Doom 2 was released on October 10th, 1994. It's a sequel to Doom, but unlike Doom, it offers massive levels, new enemies, and a new weapon. Many may disagree, but Doom 2 is a glorified expansion. But don't let that fool you. It's still a big game with an impressive map variety and gameplay. You're put yet again in the shoes of the Doom guy and are sent to Earth to combat the demons who have turned it hell on Earth. To make matters worse, they've killed your pet Daisy in retaliation. This time, it's personal. You'll head to Earth and combat the enemy lineup from Doom, with the addition of new enemies in this game. But you're the Doom guy, you take no shit, because you're bossy, you're a stud, you take no shit from no one. Doom 2 offers massive levels that key programmer Sandy Peterson alongside American McGee helped to design, alongside code programmer god himself, John Carmack. The levels take you from a UAC underground facility, an outpost city, and of course, hell on Earth. These levels also introduce staple enemies such as the Hell Knight, a smaller version of the Baron of Hell, an enemy that shoots fireballs and screeches menacingly. The Pain Elemental is the Cackle Demon's older and edgier cousin who smokes a lot and drinks a lot. He's dehydrated, so he shoots Lost Soul as his own attack. The Arachnotron is a smaller version of the Spider Mastermind. Its cybernetic appearance is for show, and its attack shoots missiles at you. The Revenant are skeletal cyborgs that screech to let you know their appearance. They have shoulder-mounted cannons and are mean motherfuckers to deal with. The Makivist is a big-boned, flabby cybernetic monster with cannons for hands. The Heavy Weapons Dude is an undead soldier who wields a chain gun, and is one of the most annoying enemies to deal with, due to its hit-scanning output. And finally, the Archvile. Yeah, fuck this guy. Alongside the new lineup, the old lineup returns. The maps allow for all demons to run amok, and as for you, you can kill them any way you see fit. To deal with enemies, you'll also get a new shotgun to deal with them, the Super Shotgun. It's an upgrade of the shotgun, but it's a double barrel shotgun, so you know. More shotgun. Doom 2 is a masterclass of a sequel. Its tight, responsive gameplay alongside its well-designed levels make for a unique experience overall. However, it's some nitpicking I must do is the maps. Yeah, they're impressive for their time, don't get me wrong, but sometimes they're a bit too large. If you don't play these games regularly, then at times you can get lost throughout these labyrinth-type levels. Another thing is not so keen on the bosses. The bosses really aren't the main focus of the game, and they're really there sort of like a reward at the end, but yeah, that's sort of my biggest complaint are the bosses. The bosses can be kind of weak, considering that the icon of Sin is just shoot a bunch of rocket launchers at its center head. I mean, it's not exactly anything new, and hell, we even got a variant of that in Doom Eternal, but yeah, you know, not my favorite type of boss, so yeah. And what would Doom be without Doom's music? Bobby Prince yet again returns to compose the music, and this time around it's a bit, late 80s pornish. It's fucking weird, honestly. Here, listen to some of this music, it's pretty fucking bizarre. And yeah, Bobby Prince, I love you, my boy. But this soundtrack sometimes make me want to put this on some type of playlist for cardio activities, you know. So yeah, Doom's 2 music is pretty great. It's phenomenal, and honestly, it's not a whole lot I could say that hasn't really been said at this point. Doom 2 and Doom's music and overall the OST for all the games mostly have been pretty solid. So yeah, take my word for it. The music here is masterclass in almost every sense of the word for a video game OST. So yeah. Doom 2 is a masterclass, no doubt, but what happens when the community wants more Doom outside of expansions? Well, you get WODs. What are WODs? WODs are mods, and basically they're what kept Doom alive. Doom 2 alongside its original game have been, I think, on record to be some of the most modded games in history. I mean, the amount of WODs for this game, it's extensive. You got your bad ones, you got your good ones, and then you have your masterpiece ones. Everything from adding new levels to completely changing the game around to even adding characters. Like one of the more popular conversions in Duke Meets Doom, which is Duke Nukem. They're trying to put aspects of the build engine into the Doom engine. Obviously putting in Duke is one of them, and then having the OST from Blood to some extent being there. But yeah, Doom's 2 modding scene is big, it's massive, and to this very day, you could literally go anywhere and just type in the interwebs Doom 2 WODs, or just Doom WODs in general. And what they'll end up doing is you'll find GZ Doom, which is a modified version of the Doom engine that allows you to pretty much download and play any specific mod. I mean, hell, even a mod that there's a mod that inspired the glory kills in Doom 2016. That was Brutal Doom, and because of that game, the specific glory kills that you see in those games, you know, they're in that game. That's pretty amazing. That's massive. That's huge, right? Even to this very day, there are even games being developed in the year 2022 where you have developers that are taking an older software engine and are pushing it to its absolute limits, but are delivering an experience unlike anything you see in this industry, right? So it's just bizarre. You're going to see a bunch of indie devs push what they can with the limitations. They create something more magical where you're going to have these billion-dollar corporations. But look, I'll make a video on gaming sometime in the near future. But yeah, man, Doom 2's mod scene, WOD scene, whatever you want to call it, is massive. It's huge. And even to this day, it's still growing. So, you know, after this video, once you're done watching this, if you want to go ahead and check it out, I would recommend you go over to... what's the name of it? I'll put the name. I'll put like the descriptor right here. I can't remember from the top of my head, but it's a database where they have all the mods. So yeah, Doom 2's modding scene is massive, and again, there are some new games out there. You got Beyond Sunset, Hate On, and you got obviously Celicos. These are the upcoming 3 games. One of them's already out. You can play and buy right now, and the other 2 are soon to come out to Steam. So it's massive. Doom's mod scene is huge, it's massive, it's awesome. So yeah, this game has a legacy, and that legacy still lives on in the year 2022. In conclusion, I put Doom up there with the greats, 1 and 2. Hell, I put the whole franchise up there. If it weren't for Doom and the influence the franchise has had, we wouldn't have modern day first-person shooters. Hell, we wouldn't even have modern day multiplayer. I mean, the multiplayer it's primitive, don't get me wrong, but it was so influential that at one point, office computers were being completely dominated by this game. Doom 2, by many regards, is one of the best games out there, the franchises, and the influence is just mind-boggling. Obviously, I can't force you to play Doom 2, but before you die, you must try this game. It's one of the best games ever made. It's just a testament to good level design, game design, and what it should be. So yeah, as always, guys, thank you guys for sticking around in this video. There's billions of people creating content on YouTube, and I'm one of them. And if you ever took the chance to watch this video, it means a lot. Again, welcome to back to Yesteryear Part 2, or Episode 2, whatever you want to call this. It's a very unfocused episode today. No, it's not. It's actually more focused than other stuff I have on the channel. But nonetheless, I'm ranting here. Thank you guys so much for watching it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.